I have the dollar index, right? So on the dollar index, as we all know the culture, we start first on a daily time frame, right? But currently I won't start on a daily time frame because everything is quite visible. But just to make sure that everybody understands, we all gotta look left first. So if we look left, we're gonna understand that the market has hit the highest high over this level point, and it actually managed to cross over it over this level, right? And then catering for the top and also catering for the bottom, we would see that this was a reversal pattern, which is really known as an ascending structure. As you can see over here as well, we experienced the market actually impulsing and then breaking out, and now the market started correcting in a reversal format type way. So here's a good part. The good part came from realizing the structure that's created over here. And then now when you start looking at it in an overall, it starts making sense. Here's what I'm talking about. So if you look left, we would understand that the level area that the market is at right now, which is this one, it's actually one of the most sensitive areas, right? Moving on a daily time frame, that's to show you what I'm talking about. You would actually spot it over here, right? So if we were to drag this from here up until possibly right there, you would understand why is it a sensitive area, which possibly gives me an indication that this might be, as you have seen, we've been in a bullish market for a long time. So this might be an impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction for reversal, impulse again, and then it started correcting here. So what if the market is actually creating a larger version of the correction before it impulses again to the top? Because if you look at it, we've been actually on a bullish market. Do you get what I'm saying? Go back to a 4-hour time frame. As you go to a 4-hour time frame, I catered for this over here. And then I also told you guys that here at the top we have that, and then also here we have that. But what I like doing is actually zoom out of the market. So let's go to a 1-hour time frame. When you go on a 1-hour time frame, you want to realize something that's very deep. So for an instance, what I'm noticing here is that nobody sees this expanding channel. Nobody sees this expanding type nature channel. So this gives me a high indication to say that the market is actually respecting this expanding channel, because look at how the market approaches the downside. The market approaches the downside in this type of format. It approaches the downside in this type of format, of which it is a bearish market. So it's like a trend inside a trend type structure. So we have a bearish market inside an expanding channel structure. And we know that an expanding channel is the prices start small, right? The prices start small and then they finally grow big. So that's what we possibly are expecting in this type nature. So that's what I'm saying. This wants to make us eat. But bear in mind, we don't just hop on the chart and just jump into it and just be excited about it. It doesn't work like that in Forex. Otherwise, you're gonna cry your ass out. So what we need to do is that here's the forecast of the market. So we all can spot all our sensitive areas. So as you can see here, also there, also there, also there, and lastly there. So the market movement I'm expecting, right? We know after every impulse, there's always a correction to retest at a certain level. The market is going to impulse again, possibly retest somewhere right about here, impulse possibly again, and come back to retest somewhere right about here, impulse for the last time, and come back to retest somewhere right about there. And in overall, we would see possibly what we have done. So removing everything, the market movement we're expecting from the dollar index is that we impulse to the upside and then correct a bit, impulse again, correct again, impulse again, correct again, and then lastly we have our official impulse. And you can see that officially in these levels, we actually are creating momentums whereby a lot of opportunities are created. So this is the forecast that we're looking for.
And remember, in Forex we're talking about money. We came in this game for money. We came in this game to earn a living. So we are not here to play games.